All right, it's Tuesday. You know what time it is. It's time for us to have a little bit of fun over here in all this little weird area, right? I am broadcasting across all of my social media platforms. So, TCTBNL fans, welcome in. Across the tabletop, welcome in. And everybody who's following me on Facebook, welcome in. But we got to start this thing off right, don't we? So, here we go. Hold on. What is going on, guys? No. That's never going to take off. What's going on, family? Cribs here. Oh, gimmick infringement. Let's do this right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, TCT BNL, that's the sexy motherfucker right here, is proud to bring to you our soon to be world famous No Lag Zone. And tonight, well, you just got me. We're going to hang out. We're going to talk for a little bit. And we're going to have some fun. Now, if you're watching this later on, that's totally cool. Perfectly acceptable. Just make sure you hashtag replay squad. That way you get the proper credit. Chris can talk. He's been playing a new video game today, so he's a little right now. But still, you get the proper credit that you guys need. Woo! Also, we do offer memberships on the channel for you guys who don't know. Shut up. I see you down there squawking, bro. I see you. We do offer memberships on the channel. It's just a one-time thing of $5 that can reoccur monthly if you so choose. It just helps support the channel and all the insanity that is here. It's just a nice little saying, hey, we love you. Okay, so let's hit the roll call and get into the fun. Now, I do see a tie for first place, but Big Stu was first on my screen, so Big Stu is the winner with number 1. What's going on, my brother? All right, come on, pull it up. Rex, what's going on, bro? Chris, good to see you. That means you're alive and, surviving out there in the B-more area. And yeah, rest in peace to Brooks Robinson, and also rest in peace to the actor who played Ducky on NCIS, the last original cast member on the show. Don't at me about McGee. He came in late. He was just supposed to be a cameo thing, but the fans loved him, so he got hired. All the original cast is gone. And just, wow. And dude, what Brooks Robinson did over there at the hot corner, often imitated but never duplicated. Seriously, the man, exactly, human vacuum. He was a human fucking vacuum. I know, trust me, it says a lot, especially seeing how this idiot was born on Halloween, so we're doubly blessed, aren't we? Like I said, I saw you down there squawking, E. I saw you. What's going on, my brother? All right, bring it down just a little bit. Well, then, check it on your end. Just saying. Ooh, G. Lou reviews. Uh-oh. Watch out, everybody. That's going to be an interesting channel. That's all I'm going to say. I'm a little nervous for that. I really, really am. Hey, guys, seriously? Try this company out, okay? It's great coffee. I highly recommend Salty Dog. I really do. And if you're turning coffee into alcohol, like I did with the mead thing, holy crap. Whoo! In primary, dear God. That's all I'm going to say. Shaky, my brother. Be safe. Hope you're doing okay. Hope you have a good detail tonight, man. Okay, so as you saw by everything I put up today, we're going to talk about some weird stuff, all right? I agree with this 100%. Look, Johnny Grooms is getting a little spoiled, all right? Make his ass go pack orders. Seriously. Go make Johnny work. And when you order something in the notes section, say, Chris said make you work. Go do that. Just go do that. Ooh. Dude, American Caffeine Co. That's all I'm going to say, E. Try it. Try it. Okay, so September's about done. So now we're going to enter like the last 90 days of the year, which goes really fucking quick. Anybody who tells you the last 3 months of the year take forever, yeah, you're full of shit. That's all I'm going to say. You're full of shit. But we're also entering into a bad time because mental health goes all over the board. Look it up. It is a disorder. It's called SAD, seasonal affective disorder. Hey, Rush Young, how are you, my brother? Hope everything is well in your world tonight. It's also a time where all kinds of weird things happen, like relapses happen, suicides happen. Make sure you're checking on people in your circle, okay? Make sure you check on them, make sure they're okay. The ones that go quiet on you, those are the ones you want to spend a little bit more time with. And even when they go, I'm fine, leave me the fuck alone, push a little harder. Just push a little harder and make sure they're okay. Because you've got cold weather that's moving in. You've got a homeless population that's about to be suffering. You've got homeless veterans that are suffering on the daily. And I think if I can pull it off again this year, we're going to run another blanket drive for vets in my area. We had one a couple years ago that went really, really successful. I was able to get 150 blankets for vets. So I thought that went really well. The other thing I want to warn you on, and I'm seeing this everywhere, and it's a great little hook. Okay? Ooh. Week one without energy drinks. Did you lose eyesight in your right ear yet? You know, I'm just saying. Whoo. Be very careful of companies out there who are promoting themselves as veteran owned, but they don't have an about us section. Because when they say veteran owned, it's a great hook. It really is. Because instantly for me, I start to perk up a little bit and go, all right, I want to know more about you. Make sure you're actually buying from a company that's saying what they're going to do. I see so many things like I saw an ad for a beard oil company today on Facebook. It's like Kilted Oil or something like that. It was something involving around a kill. And they're like, we're veteran owned. And, you know, off of every sale, we donate money to help vets with canines. Okay. But you don't have an about us section. You're not talking where your founder or owner, whatever you want to call it, the CEO served. Like a lot of vets, God, how can I put it? Vets with successful companies, they're kind of like CrossFitters and brand new recovering alcoholics. They can't wait to tell you about it. All right. They just can't. Be careful because it's a hook and it's a grab. And that's great that you can go leave a link to a very successful company and go, we support them. Just do a little more. Like, I'll be honest, from this company, sorry for the glare. Okay. I got something in recently. Got to do a full review on it. So if this company has been doing what they've said they've done, and this year alone, where they've raised like $1.5 million to help this one charity, I think I would have heard a lot more about it. So I got to dig a little deeper in it before I even unwrap it and do the review on it. There's some people I know who they're veteran-owned companies like this one. Seriously. Owned by two former, United States Marine Corps. And, I'll be honest with you. I'm torn on this company, and here's why. I did a video on it, and yeah. I get in YouTube videos, which is why it kind of pisses me off they don't do those anymore. Like when they were Article 15 Clothing, which I thought was a phenomenal veteran-owned company that they should have never shut down. All right, they shouldn't have. They had a lot of fun. They did a lot of skits, and they did a lot of weird things. All right. I get when Black Rifle was getting off the ground, they continued that thing forward. But now it seems like everything has been so polarized in everything by, well, just politics. I get they're popular. Dude, I've got like 3 of their t-shirts back in here somewhere. All right. I like wearing them around Seattle because it pisses people off because that's Starbucks country. But I just tend to have to let a lot of things flow off in a lot of areas. Like, there are people defending Gold Bar Bob out of New Jersey. And if you haven't seen that, go look it up. I don't know anybody who keeps $500,000 in cash in your house and gold bars as an emergency fund. I don't know it. And he blames like his fear of his childhood because I guess his parents immigrated from Cuba and the Cuban government confiscating cash. So he keeps a slush fund in his house in case of emergencies. They're overrated and overpriced, in my opinion. They really, really, truly are. The only thing, God, how can I put this? I like about Starbucks is when they come up with those stupid drinks like the unicorn frap or whatever, and you get to see all their employees online yelling and screaming and crying about how many they had to make. I'm like, that's your job, isn't it? You work in a food industry, isn't All right, anyone who knows where Rick's lives, you want to make a couple grand? There you go. There you go. There you go. Of course, I don't know what the gold prices are at nowadays, so still, unless I turn on the news and I have some overpriced actor going, I put my trust in Roslyn Capital. Don't those commercials drive you insane? Like you get some unknown actor that you've never really heard of before, unless you're old as fuck like me, you know? Gee, I don't know. I don't know. I've given up hopes on trying to figure it out. I tried to change things up. I'm even looking at redoing an intro. I mean, I know for a very, very long time I had interviews every single week, and I forced myself to get out of that comfort zone so I could do solo because I always felt awkward solo. Like, okay, what are your dumbass going to talk about? And then it's just become easier. So the weirdest part, I'll tell you seriously, G. I bet I can go look at the stats right now, and I've got a thumbs down from my fan club, and I'll have maybe like 40 views tonight, 30 to 40. That's on a high side, all right. And the next couple days that will triple. So it's like I'm your TiVo, TiVo. But still. But yeah, so you got that, and like I said, be careful with buying from veteran-owned crap. Well, excuse me, companies that claim. Do some verification, all right. But still, Courier 6, I appreciate the thing about Black Rifle, bro. That's one of those things we can agree to disagree on. I still love you, and I still hope you're doing good behind enemy lines. Because I heard Gavin Newsom signed a weird bill today, a 20% tax on ammo and something else. But still. Okay. On a weird note, Gotham Knights is done. I platinumed the game. I really, really stand behind that review. Check it out. If you guys are into the Bat family, go check that game out. If you have the newer systems, okay, it's well worth a run through because there's a lot of funny stuff in there and there's a lot of Easter eggs hidden everywhere. I will tell you, it was mind numbing to go city zone by city zone and clear all the collectibles, but it was a great feeling when it was done. It really was. It was neat to see that pop up. Yeah, and what was that? He wants microencoding on the rounds. I don't think that's ever really going to be an accurate thing. I mean, I get with tasers, when you depress the trigger, it sprays the foil the foil strips out so they can track it to the taser. But with a round, I don't get it. That's like David Hogg going, we need greener rounds, you know? Yeah, that's not going to fly. That should be overturned. I know California is very liberal in a lot of areas, but that should be. Oh, yeah. No, but I want to. I've heard about it, and I really, really want to see it. And you see, okay. Come here. Bastard. There we go. Okay. I hate the fact that I can get a blade in, all right? Like I showed you guys a little bit ago with the Gerber dibs. There's paperwork they have to include in there per California law that goes, this can cause cancer. Seriously, just holding a piece of metal can cause cancer. I'm like, California has such beautiful countryside. It really, really, truly does. But they have some Oh, politicians. That's all I'm going to say is they have some severe fucked up politicians. Speaking of fucked up, what's up, Jersey Joe? Hope you're doing well, my brother. Come here. And I get that. And that's, to me, you should be able to open carry. You really, really should. Up here in Washington, like I was talked about before, it's really stupid. I can carry a freaking katana on my back into Walmart. Legally, I can do that. Unless somebody freaks out about it, and then I'm in trouble. I don't get it. I really, really don't get it. What up, metal guy? Yeah, I hear it's kind of profitable out there, Joe, with, Gold Bar Bob. I hear it's real profitable. That's all I'm saying. I hear it's really profitable. But yeah, like I said, I completed, Gotham Knights. Go check it out. I am now currently working on Jedi Survivor. All right. Play the first game. You know that map drives you insane. It just does. Drives you insane. There you go. He can be your campaign finance manager. No, wait. That's like giving a loaded gun to a monkey. I love you, Chi, but putting you in charge of gold bars? Love you. See, that's what scares me out there in Jersey. But yeah. And see, that's the funny thing, G. If anybody says you have a talent, it's that. They see you going live and they're going to come flocking to go, oh, what's Gary going to talk shit about? It's been proven. All right. Send me a message later, G. I want to know the only jobs you haven't had. What, 3 or 4? I mean, Ambo, cop, city councilman. I think you even said you were a firefighter. Marine, chef inside a prison. Couple companies that I know you've owned. You worked for the government. Just what haven't you done? I get leading a life of, I want adventure, I want new experiences, I want new things, but goddamn, man, talk about setting the standard. That's all I'm gonna say. Set the standard. But Jedi Survivor has been interesting so far. If you guys know the Star Wars universe, on a planet I landed on, I ran into a Rancor in a fucking in a cave. That took me a little bit to get by. Yeah. He'll take his ice mocha, whatever he's been drinking. Shaken, not stirred. Dude, congrats, man. Seriously, tell them happy birthday for me and give them a hug for me, will you? I have watched them grow up and everything they've had to go through. Oh my God. They deserve all the happiness in the world, Chris. They really, really, truly do. And it's funny. So running from the game, I'm about 4 hours in. Feel like I'm just scratching the surface on it, which I kind of am at 4 hours, considering I ran around for like an hour and a half today trying to figure out how to do something. And if my dumbass would have paid attention, yeah. I know. Save it. But still. So Chris's thing's leading me into a next one. All right. Fatherhood. And it's something that, that explains what's his name. Oh my God, I can't remember. The guy who does all the piercings and everything. How come you guys get along so well? Modified by Malibu. There we go. Fatherhood. Now, I really just want to see Boba Fett. I saw the cutscene for that by mistake. I've been trying to avoid anything, any spoilers, anything, but still. I don't get, and this is going to cause some problems, and I don't care. I don't get where on Father's Day single moms need to be celebrated, but on Mother's Day, does Jersey Joe get celebrated? Because he's a single dad performing both duties. The other thing I've never understood, and I've never gotten this, you can make all the low sperm count jokes you want to, you can make all the fucked up jokes you want, whatever. I didn't get to be a parent until later on in my life. I don't get how people can run from children. I just don't get it. You had no problem laying down and making them, but you have a problem raising them, and that just pisses me off. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sam's dating? Oh, we're gonna get into this on the commission, jackass. Woo! He broke up with her cheating. Sorry, Sam. I'm so sorry. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. But yeah, you should have known. You're an Italian princess, sweetheart. He's gonna have to meet everybody. I bet there was a lot of stares and some. Hey, what are he talking about, eh? But still, Joe, please tell me you guys went full Guido. Please tell me you went full Guido. Please. But yeah, so I use my home as an example, okay? I've always called it an island of misfit toys. I really truly have. The brat last saw her donor when she was 2 months old. Hasn't seen him since. He hasn't made any contact since. I don't get it. The monkey, my better half had to take him to court for a DNA test to prove he's the dad. And he's seen him once. Made some phone calls and it's just vanished. I don't get it. Being a parent is a hell of a privilege, you know? Oh. And you see, I have said this repeatedly, especially on my channel, and I stand by this. I was a child until I met my better half, and I met her later on in my life, okay? I only became a man when I got a family. Only then did I really start to understand the magnitude of being a whole bunch of stuff. You know, in the beginning, I was like, well, if her and I break up, it's no big deal. These aren't mine. And then things started changing, you know, especially when I've said this. When the monkey came in and asked me to be his dad, everything changed. Everything. And that's when my life stopped, for lack of a better phrase. It just stopped because it's making theirs better. I've told my kids this, and they don't get it. I will always be that. You should see the rest of the room. You should see downstairs. You should see most of this house. That's all I'm saying. My kids are set for life when some of these go up for sale. All right? That's all I'm saying. I've always told my kids they owe me nothing. I owe them everything. You know, the monkey's starting to ask questions about why didn't he care about me? Why isn't he doing this? Why isn't he that? And it always goes back to that phrase I learned a long time ago. Weak men step aside so strong men can step up. My buddy Jersey Joe, who was in here, dude, he's doing a hell of a job. He's doing a hell of a job raising Sam. We've all watched her grow up in front of us on Jersey Joe's live feeds, in his videos, and everything else. I mean, come on. It's part of commission bingo. When is Sam going to come in? You know? My kids are in my videos in some ways because of some scumbags. I'm not letting them go on the screen, but they're still part of the review process. I mean, we've got Snack Week this week where they were heavily involved. We've got more videos coming out next week along those same things that they saw me bring some stuff downstairs, like the new Doritos late night loaded tacos. I've had taco Doritos before, but not the loaded tacos, you know, the late night loaded ones. They saw me carry the bag downstairs and like, well, I'm going to hang off taking a shower for a moment. We're about to do some science. And they love that joke where I go, want to do some science? And you should see their faces light up, you know? Yeah, I agree with this 100%. And I'm not dogging on my boy. That is 100% true. My children saved my life. I may want to yeet them out a fucking window some days, but it was even just like this morning. Um, the Bratz school, they're doing like crazy week. Like every day is something different. Like wear your clothes inside out, wear your pajamas. Today was crazy hat day. You know, Brianna got to the bus stop and forgot about it. And she's like, we don't have enough time to go home. Without even thinking, I took off my hat, the camel one that has ICOS safety briefs with the patch on there. Took it off, resized it, put it on her head, and went and have fun. Exactly. This gray, it's because of my kids. Being a father is such, God, how can I put it? It's such an amazing privilege, you know? Yeah, he likes to do that. He likes to do that. And then I got to threaten him after, and go, what are you? But yeah, my kids are amazing. Yeah, and step parent vlogs, which have been, some people have called and been like, we need to report this. I'm talking about ripping his arm off and beating him to death with it, which is really funny because we got in Gotham, the complete series, and we passed the episode where Grundy was fighting in the Narrows and ripping people's arms off. And Brianna looks at Caden and goes, oh, so that's what daddy's going to do to you. And then went back to her tablet. I'm like, oh my God, my kids. I've always said, I'm either going to raise some either well-adjusted children or some clock tower snipers. I know what I'm betting on. I really, really know what I'm betting on. It's something that I don't get where people run from. I don't get it. We had this was a couple years ago, all right? My better half's eldest child likes to try to correct stupid children. That's the only way I can put it. For some reason, she brings this pregnant teenager into my house. This is all I'm hearing. Stupid ex-boyfriend, stupid date, stupid this, stupid that, made me pregnant. And I'm like, you're stuck with him forever, sweetheart. You might want to realize that. It's like when I found out my better half was preggo with, the cuteness factor. I went, well, got to make this work one way or another because number one, I ain't paying child support. Number two, no one's raising my fucking kid but me. And number three, I want to see my kid grow up and not just on the weekends. So whenever we're having a problem, we're going to make it work. That's why I have a really, really good, comfortable chair downstairs that basically folds into like a small bed. Seriously. Dude, I have literally told my children, I think it's one of the greatest scenes ever in The Hitman's Bodyguard, where Ryan Reynolds is getting his fucking ass kicked and Samuel L. Jackson pulls up the shut up car. He's like, TikTok, motherfucker, we got to get rolling. I've told my kids, TikTok, little bitches, can you beat me to the top of the stairs with a trash bag? Because when I get in that room, things are going. And yes, I have threatened my kids. I have threatened them. Certain areas, but it's nothing I'm going to put out here on a live. Nothing that can be used against me in a court of law. Yep, not happening. But I see so many changes in them, and I see them. God, how can I put it? In Washington State, when the monkey was going through grade school, they wouldn't let it be called Valentine's Day. It was Friendship Day. All right. You were not allowed to give out Valentine's cards. You had to write compliment cards. And somebody gave the monkey a card that said, I like the fact that no matter what is said to you, you just let it roll off your shoulder. And the teacher asked Caden, what do you think about that? And he goes, have you met my father? I'm like, I'm emotionally scarred, my children. So proud, so proud. Facebook memories. I used to, hey, Lady L. I used to do this thing with my kids. Okay, we had a meeting. You were voted out of the house, so pack a bag, get out. And I'd hand them a little plastic bag that we used to be able to get from Walmart until Washington State eliminated. Well, I should say Walmart eliminated everything up here because I can go to Safeway and buy a freaking plastic bag for 8 cents. But I hand them a plastic bag. So I felt like messing with Brianna when she was younger, and I walked by her and I went, "You made me mad. Pack a bag, get out." She stood up, started crying. That angry wailing cry that will get you in the front of the head, the back of your neck, and all the way down your spine. And she started walking over to the front door trying to unlock it. And instantly I felt like shit. Oh my God. All right, bitch, next week. Come on here. Next week. Let's do it. Seriously. But she's sitting there crying out the door. And the only thing I could do to get her to calm down was go, "You're okay. I'm going to throw Caden out first." She looks at me and goes, "Really?" "Yep, Caden's gone first." And that made her feel better. I'm like, fuck, what have I done? What have I done? But it's stuff like that, or God, how can I put it? When we get together and we do the Batman games as a family, or when we're watching movies, or lately every Saturday, it seems Caden and I will do a movie or we'll do like music, and just watching them grow and watching them ask things and watching them want to do different stuff. It's phenomenal, you know. They love Family Guy, which concerns me because they're asking a lot of questions about some of the jokes, and I'm like, I'm not going to explain that to you. No, go with your right thing. Go with your right thing. It's a good show idea. Joey, come on next week, bro. That's what I said. Let's do it up. I don't know. Those are. At what age? Oh, okay, with you. I'm sorry, with you. I thought he lived with you, bro. I'm sorry. When I was reading that, I'm sorry. Who cares if she's happy? You're doing great with your kid. Done, bro. Next week, tune in. We're gonna have a dad question and answer interview time. So bring everything. Jersey Joe's in. I'm gonna go at him hardcore for stuff. We're gonna get to the bottom of a lot of things, and we're gonna have a great thing because Joe's a single parent. I'm a stepdad and a biological dad at the same point. So you've got 3 different points of view. Seriously. I don't get how they can just walk away. I don't get how people can do it and be walking around, "I'm a man, I'm a man." No, you're a bitch. You walked away from your kids. You're a fucking bitch. And I know it's going to get me demonetized. I really don't fucking care. Anybody who can create a kid but won't be there for changing the diapers, helping them walk, helping them do everything, are you fucking kidding me? You're a bitch. And Chris, God, I hope your kids can't hear that. I hope. You know what you need to do this year, or something they've probably never seen? Watch an Oreo playoff game. They'll probably never see it again. Sorry, my socks are gonna suck for years, man. We really, really, really do. Ugh. Yeah, I even try to do that like with the girls on the weekend. Pick a movie. Of course, they made fun of me because I got them Elemental last weekend on Blu-ray, and it's on Disney Plus. So the Blu-ray went back to Walmart. I don't know. It's weird watching them do stuff like watching Monkey at the grocery store. You know, how we're getting that system down, teaching him how to shop, which is something I was never taught until I was well into my adult phase in the military. And I don't know about you, but when you give a private who's got free room and board and free food, free healthcare, a paycheck every 2 weeks, he does dumb stuff with it, which is why you see people marrying strippers outside the Fort Bragg main gate and getting a 22% interest rate on their brand new Mercedes. Yeah. Whew. Yo, yo, yo. Don't know who you are. Welcome to the channel. I'm sure it has, but I'm not going to do it. I will say for the record, I have another growth accelerator oil that I just shot a review on, and that will be released next week. So look it up on YouTube, Minoxidil Full Beard. You should be able to find it, bro. Like I said, welcome to the channel. All right, I'm going to highlight this one. My ex-husband was interested. Debbie. Well, you see, that's what I don't. That's what I don't get. How can you be a shithead on one area, but on another one you're great? I don't get that. I just never, ever, ever get that. He needs to. He really, really needs to. And which is really funny, I got a piece of oral history on my wall over there, which is I collect certain baseballs. Like I'm trying to get everyone back to the year of my birth from the All-Star game, and certain pieces of history. And Oriole Park, their 10-year, what was it, the 10-year, 20-year one? I've got one of those sitting over there. So it's really weird to think I have a piece of Oriole history in my house. All right, that's divorce. Well, yeah. Sorry you went through that, Stu. Seriously, I really am. I can remember my parents got divorced when I was in the second grade, and it turned out horribly. It turned out very, very horribly because of my mother. I see that, G. I'm gonna get to you in a moment, G. I am. Okay, well, if you're doing minoxidil over a full beard, I don't know of a lot of people who have done it. How's it working out for you? Because I'm kind of curious, kind of curious. What up, Bob Ross, you amazing son of a gun? How you doing, man? Okay. It'd be about right there under that symbol on the door into my room in one of those little hanging file folders that are up there. It's family heirloom, bro. Who do you think got the first? The Vatican doesn't have it. I got it. Oh, God, man, that's fucked up. I'm sorry. That is fucked up. Oh. And who do you think was telling him how to put certain chapters in there? Where do you think Mel Brooks got his idea for some of the stuff for History of the World? Huh? Thank you. Of course, I do have to admit, History of the World Part 2 was kind of bad. I don't think it should have been done, but still. Whoa, shedding? All right, now I'm going to have to look into it because I got to be honest with you, man. I know it's supposed to help spark hair follicle growth, but I didn't think it would destroy hair follicle growth. If you want my opinion, two of the best things that you need to go out there and grab, seriously. And I'm going to hype two companies now. I usually don't unless I have the owner on here. Go to Voodoo Men's Craft and get After Party, okay? It's a growth oil stimulator for your beard. It worked wonders in mine. And spoiler alert, video gets dropped next week. Grindstone Grooming's Accelerator. Go get it. If minoxidil is causing you to shed your beard, get rid of it. That's my opinion only. I am not an expert. These work wonders. These have scientifically proven ingredients that are healthy for your skin, healthy for your beard, healthy for everything, and promote great growth. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Rush Young, my brother, you be well, man. Thank you for stopping in and having fun. See, there's the things that kill me. I can't say it other than this. My job is a protector. My job is to guard my kids, help my kids, love my kids, and get them ready to be out on their own. My job is not to beat on them and put them through the ground. you know, it's help raise them up. I just, wow. Ugh. Oh, something. Dude, yeah, no shit. By the way, Robin can do so much better than your dorky ass, so you better be grateful for that beautiful woman. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I am teaching them not to make the mistakes that I made. I put this in their head every day. If you think daddy would do it and laugh at it, don't do it. Don't do it. Spoiler alert, it's perfect. The first moment I opened the bottle, accelerator. First time I tried it, accelerator. Daniel killed it. Fucking the Reverend killed it. But everything will be released next week in my review. So yeah. That's domestic violence. Are you fucking kidding me? See, I've always looked at things a little differently. All right. If my stupid ass can get someone who's agreeing to let me play with her fun parts, it is not my intention to use her breasticles as a punching bag. You are there to be with her, not beat on her. You are there to grow with her, not control her. And yes, it goes both ways because I know women, throw punches and throw pans and do stuff. I've had experiences where I've had to duck a bat going, whoa, we've missed some levels here. But I've never, ever, no matter how fucking drunk I've been, ever raised a hand to a woman, period. That is just not in my goddamn DNA. It's really not. I'm only surrounded. Hey, I will say it like this, man. To each your own. If it's going to work for you, that's cool. But for me, the moment I hear shedding, I'm done. Nope, done. Just done. Okay, that's one of the things I wish would happen more often. I know whenever there's a domestic violence case, the cops show up, the guy always goes, no matter what. Even if the guy's hiding in the corner in the fetal position, getting his ass kicked, at least here in Washington State, the dude always goes. I think it's fucked up. Just like if someone uses the R word that rhymes with grape and it's proven false, she should have to face charges because so many lives have been ruined. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but still, you know? I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at your statement. I just got this picture in my head going, now these zip ties are happy little zip ties. They are for your protection. Oh, look how comfortable they are. Let's just sit in this chair for a little bit. Good for you, G. Seriously, good for you. Good for you. Okay, we're coming up on the hour mark, and how can I put this? I got stuff I got to do with my family, so we're going to talk about a couple different things real quick. I appreciate everybody who's in here tonight. Trust me, I really do. You guys are what really makes this interesting because of everything you bring to the chat and the wild stuff you put out there. I have tried to cultivate that since the very beginning. But where we go? Okay, I'm going to address this. Yeah, shedding's scary. Yeah. I mean, I know how many hairs I should be losing in the shower each day because you're going to lose and have, I think, what was it? 20 to 30 hairs off your body a day or something like that, or even more. But I'm really cautious. Like when I use a brand new wash for my beard, I really check and see how much I'm shedding. And if it seems like a lot, I stop using that wash. That's just me, you know? I mean, dude, who hasn't? You know? Who hasn't? I'm just saying, I've got little sisters right now I'd like to bury 6 feet under. That's why I don't go back to Portland. I'd be the prime suspect if they went disappearing. Checks in the mail, G. Checks in the mail. But like I said earlier, mental health is fucked up. And I really, really want to give a huge shout out to Sober Chef Eric. Do you know how much balls it took for him in the middle of a video to go, yeah, I'm going back to counseling because I feel I need it? There's no shame in that. There was no shame in going, hey, I'm feeling a little out of my depth. I'm feeling like I need some help. I'm feeling like I need to talk to somebody. I got to get back with Mikey the greeter who gave me a call when I was, busy downstairs killing a rancor. But yeah, him and I have talked. And if everybody could please positive energy towards Mikey the greeter's way, that would be really great. You know how much of a nice guy he is and how much he likes to have fun and does stuff for people. It's things like that when people are suffering, reach out a little bit more. Um, Bernie, be nice. If you follow him on Instagram, send him a message going, hey, haven't seen you in a while. You okay? Just reach out. Reach out and talk to more people. Those that bring negative energy into your life, you need to kind of distance yourself from. One of the smartest things I've ever done, and it was a struggle at first. If Chris has any kind of alcohol in his system, I get nowhere near social media because I'm stupid. I've done dumb things. Y'all seen some of them. Some of them have been kind of legendary in a way. And I'm proud of them. Kind of, but not totally. I've had to stop the drama mamas because for the longest time, I wanted to know everything going on. I did. I wanted to know the ins, the outs, the everything, and I went crazy. I got caught up with somebody who's no longer around going back and forth, and that wasn't healthy. I had to put a stop on that. Am I perfect? Fuck no. Fuck no. Nope. But I'm trying every day to be better than who I am today. And that's what you should kind of focus on. We're all going to have ups. We're all going to have downs. Seriously, we really are. That's okay. The important part is if you fuck up, try not to do it again, because if you fuck up and you say you're sorry, and then the next moment after that you fuck up again in the same exact way, you're not learning. You're supposed to be making a mistake. What was that with Edison and the light bulb? Where it took about 100 tries to get it right? And he goes, no, I found 99 ways that didn't work. Good friend of mine, Johnny Slicks. Formula 49 is called Formula 49 because he got it right on the 48th attempt, and he wanted to tweak something else to make it what it is right now, and that was the 49th. It's okay. One of the greatest things, and this is for everyone on across the tabletop, Peachy. That's right, the guy who left Games Workshop and is now over on the painting phase. One of the greatest things I loved about him and, our Lord and Savior, True Thing Coach Duncan Rhodes, when they're painting and they go, if you screw up, it's okay. You can fix it really easy right here. That was game changing because a lot of people you see paint, they're like, here, do this thing. And then they're moving so fast through things. The way they're able to break it down and go, if you mess up, it's okay. Just go back to this coat and change it a little bit. You're going to be fine. Which was revolutionary looking at it going, wow. Because normally for me, screwed up with this paint. I really don't want to strip everything off and start over from the beginning. I throw the miniature away. No, yeah, I want to address that real quick. YouTube is changing things. So I'm experimenting with certain things. And they're supposed to vary where the ad placements are. Some people may see them in the beginning. You may see them during the stream. You may see them after. It's just YouTube is doing something. And I chose that option for the last couple streams because I'm kind of curious how it's going to work. So no, Stu, it's not just you, bro. It's a change that I made, and I forgot to mention it before, going in. And even if you have premium, I still will get credit as if you watch some ads, G. So thank you. They tailor those ads for you, G. That's all I'm saying. What's in your search history, my brother? But yeah, so, God, how can I put it? Yeah, usually I set it up right for the beginning, and I always make them skippable because I get you guys really don't want to sit through some ads. Like one I had the other night pop was a 45-minute ad, and I'm like, that stream will be over before this ad is done. So I had to skip. But I'm just saying, if you guys get like a short ad, like 11, 12 seconds, please let it run. Because I get paid like 1/100th of 1 penny if it runs the whole thing, and you're just helping the channel that way. Thanks, Stu. Thanks, my brother. But like I was saying, be careful of buying, especially this time of year, be careful from buying from veteran-owned companies. There was one skippable that was 2 hours and 30 minutes. It was a panel discussion on a whole bunch of things. There's a trick. You can buy Google ads and you can put your YouTube video in those ads. So when someone's watching YouTube, they can watch your video. You will get credit on your video for watch, and you will be paid for somebody watching it. TV, how you doing, my man? Yep. Seriously, yep. And if you're talking to TV, I don't know, but if you're talking to me, I freaking love it. I'm getting ready to do a re-up order here real soon. And I've said this before. I'm serious. I do have an OnlyFans that I made just to mess with Cousin Joe. Seriously, I made an OnlyFans just to mess with Cousin Joe. Like I said, take care of you. Okay, you're very important. I may not know you. God, how can I put it? I may not know you in person, but you guys have been with me for years now. I care about all of you. You know, I've talked to some of you about different weird things. There's been some people in the chat who've called me on my bullshit, and I love it. Take time for you. Because if you're not right, people around you won't be right. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to not walk around like Barney the dinosaur all fucking day long going, I love you. That'll drive me insane. The cuteness factor, who has nothing bad going on in her life other than her tablet battery didn't charge fully, she gets out of bed every morning. I'm like, holy crap, you're not a morning person. The one thing she loves to do is when I'm in the shower, she sneaks out of her room and goes downstairs to try to scare me. So when I'm walking down the stairs, she jumps out, rah! You know? No, he's not. No. The one thing Barney gave us was the incredible comedy Death to Smoochie. That is one of the greatest fucking comedies of all time. Robin Williams in there as Rainbow Randolph. I'm sorry. Hands down. Hands down. Hey, Jason, how are you? Unfortunately, you came in right as we're wrapping everything up, but I'm really, really happy you're here. Thanks a lot. Hopefully, you'll come back next week because we've got a really, really cool guest lined up. It was a last-minute signing, but we got him. So come in, take a look around. There's lots of videos on the channel. And if you're into tabletop wargaming, go check out Across the Tabletop. Got a bunch of stuff going on over there. But guys, I want to thank all of you for coming in tonight. We're gonna hit the wrap-up thing so I can, well, go play more Jedi with my kids. I love how these video games are turning into family experiences. I really, really do. We do have videos dropping on both channels tomorrow. Yes, Snack Time from Around the World is still here. Brewer, my man, how are you? Next week, maybe more Snack Time. I've got those videos shot. I've got the new Mountain Dew Voodoo I have to shoot. It's been sitting in my refrigerator for about 2 weeks now. And those of you who drink soda with no sugar, you're freaks. That's all I'm going to say is you're freaks. But still, I say this in all my videos, guys. I hope you're having a great one today. I hope you're having a safe one. And I look forward to seeing maybe 5 of you, the way things are going in my next video. Thank you, guys. Come on, just